Percy with the Fitathlon Challenge. I'm here today with Krista and Mike Doran, owners of FMA Performance and Tough Girl Fitness in Hamden, Connecticut. You guys have competed in several obstacle courses. Krista, you won the Fitathlon Challenge in April. You competed in November in Farmington, and you took home some money there.
Sure did.
Mike, you shared in the money. You guys got a great operation. What I'd like you to do for us today is talk about how you prepare for the Fitathlon, how you prepare your clients for the Fitathlon, how you get people to just in general health and wellness and fitness shape. Talk about that for us today.
Yeah. So we take a very basic approach. We think people are busy and they don't have a lot of extra time to spend on exercise. So our clients, they work hard for a short amount of time. So we bring them in here. Our longest workout is 33 minutes long, and we blast them with strength, metabolic, agility, power movements, all in the same class. So it's an interval-based class where they're getting a strength movement and then a metabolic movement. We'll do some stuff on the TRX. We'll have them jump roping, battle roping, jam ball slamming. So they're really getting a variety of movements. They're moving their body all different ways, all different paces, but they're building a solid foundation of exercise. And we really stress form and safety first. Before we can get people fit and strong, we have to keep them safe, otherwise they can't get fit and strong. So, we suggest that people that are training for an event like yours, that they really hit the gym 3 or 4 days a week. So, we don't have them run. We would have them run on their own, but they're going to come in and they're going to train hard on all different movements to get them fit and strong, ready to tackle anything you throw at them. Because we don't know what's up your sleeve.
Good, no.
But they're going to be ready because they're going to have strong overall strength, great movement patterns, so that whatever they see, they can then take a movement they've done in our gym and apply it to your obstacle.
Okay, so why don't you put us through some of those movements?
All right, let's do it.
Good. Great.
Let's take it to a one. We're going to sit through that heel, sit back, launch the leg.
Exercises that you would do to put someone together to prepare for the Fitathlon. As we said before, you won these events in the past. So tell us some of the things that you do and talk about some of the exercises that you're going to put your clients in.
So what I love about the Fitathlon is such a nice mix of metabolic and cardio exercises and strength. So we try to put together things that would really condition athletes and also get them strong to complete the obstacles that you're going to throw at them. So one of the ones that's really important to us is pull-ups. There's a lot of pulling up and over walls, rock climbing walls, pulling up ropes. So the pull-up is a basic exercise, but one that is so important to integrate into your training to get ready for a Fitathlon. So we're going to take our clients through pull-ups. Very important that you grade it. So if you need help, use a resistance band to take some body weight away and help you on up. When you do a pull-up, you want a grip that's a little bit wider than your shoulders, and you're going to drive your elbows into your hips, keeping glutes tight and abs tight. The goal is to get your chest to the bar, so they're going to pause at the top, and then they're going to come all the way back down to their start position and continue on until they can't pull themselves up anymore.
Oh, good failure.
Yeah.
Wonderful. What else?
So next we have the sumo deadlift is another one that we use for our Fitathlon trainees. Sumo deadlift is a great movement just to develop total body strength and power. It translates directly into the tire flips. It's a similar position with feet double shoulders width, toes out to 45. Lifting the bar from the ground, keeping your back nice and tight, core tight, using your breath to create tension, and just that raw power, being able to lift something from the ground to a standing position. So I think sumo deadlift is a great movement to help train for tire flips.
Absolutely, great exercise.
And then we also have battle ropes.
Okay.
We do a lot of battle rope training here. They're a great tool for metabolic conditioning. They are a butt kicker if you've done them,
Absolutely.
So great for conditioning, also great for core strength, shoulder strength, and you'll see a bunch of different variations. You can do the single width and the double width. I think one of the most important things to do is pick a rope that's where you are in your strength and conditioning. So if the rope's too heavy, you kind of get this crunched over posture where your elbows bend and you flex at the hips. So you want to just stay nice and tall. Shoulders back, spine lifted, arms are out, and you're really creating a nice rhythm with the rope. And if you're fitter, you're going to go faster, you're going to do more slams, and if you're not so fit, you can do one rope and you can go slower. So battle ropes are great for any level, and we use them, they're such a great conditioning tool.
Excellent, excellent.
So also we have the farmer carries is another movement that we use a lot of. And we use various different variations as well. Offset farmer carries, waiter walks. So farmer carry in my mind is another just total body strength, power development. Everything from grip strength all the way down to calf strength. Everything in between. So, with the Fitathlon, you have to be explosive, you have to be able to make those transitions over the wall, so you really just need full body strength. And farmer carries is one of those things that just create that foundation. So when doing farmer carries, keeping chest out, shoulders back, just think strong. You just want to think strong. You don't want hunched over shoulders or upper back. Think strong, right? And just keep a nice moderate pace and go after it.
Love those farmers.
Yeah.
So another exercise we have in there is box jumps, just developing your explosive power off the floor. I know you have had box jumps in your actual events before, so you want to get ready for those. And you can start as low as a small step off the ground, and we have people jumping 40 inches off the ground. So it's really important that you use your hands. Hands account for, arms account for 10% of your power. So making sure that you're really drawing your arms back, getting your hips back, bending your knees, and exploding up. And also, working where you're at, you have all different levels, which is one of the things I love about your event. So starting with a smaller box and then getting up to a bigger box. And you really want to jump really strong, stand up at the top, and then step down. Most people get injured on the way down when they jump down. So you want to make sure they step down and then they have that power to go into the next jump.
So another movement that we do in our training is sled pushes. So along the theme of what I'm talking about with sumo deadlifts and farmer carries, sled pushes and sled drags is another terrific movement just for building total body strength and power. Again, everything from your ankles to your wrists, all the way up top. Translates directly into the Fitathlon, the wheelbarrow. So both farmer carries and sled pushes. That wheelbarrow event that we've done in the past.
Oh yeah.
Translates directly to that. And then also just to have that foundation of strength and power, everything in the Fitathlon, you will benefit from having that strong foundation. Sled pushing is one of the best.
Yeah, that's a great exercise.
Conditions you so well. So thinking about agility and quickness, you have us doing tires and knees up, and so we love to use ladders here. Great way to develop agility, ability to stay on the balls of your feet. And the ladders are easy. You can go as slow as you want, as fast as you want, but you want to just stay off your heels. So you're moving as fast as you can, staying off your heels. And then we know how much you love lunges.
Gotta have the lunges.
We know how
I went to Fitathlon without lunges.
So put him off for a week after them. So we want our athletes to have strong legs, great leg power, and we want them to do their squats and lunges correctly so they don't get hurt. So you'll see that we're going to do some jumping goblet squats. So once a client is nailed their squat, then we'll take them to a jump squat, and then from there we'll add a weight. Keeping the weight close to the body, making sure they're sitting back to their heels with their chest open, body tall. Great way to develop leg strength and stamina. And then jumping lunges. A great way to strengthen those legs, build up stamina, while also creating explosive power off the floor. So those are some of our favorites that we think will get people ready to tackle your event.
Excellent. Those are great exercises. Let's see them work. Fitness and FMA Performance in Hamden, Connecticut. If you're in the surrounding areas, 30 minutes away, 45 minutes away, get your butt down here, get training for the next Fitathlon, or get yourself in shape. Fitathlon challenges are for all levels, from newbies to competitors. As always, no mud, water, fire, or electrocution, just sweat, plenty of it. We look forward to seeing you next time.